Full stop recording button.
Hello and welcome to the first of a series which I'm going to be called Story Snippets. And the reason I'm doing this series is because a number of people have said to me, we want to hear more about your story. So just going to be doing every few days just little stories about my life and how I've overcome various challenges and got where I am today. And some of them will be out of my current book, which is called You Don't Need Sight, You Just Need Vision, and the others will be out of my next book, which is going to be called I Chose to Live, which I haven't written yet. So what do you want to do when you grow up? I think that's such a hard question to answer, and I feel really sorry for teenagers who are struggling with this question. I mean, some people obviously know what they want to do and they go off and do it and they're very happy and that's great. But other people like me, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I thought I did, but I didn't. I had various ideas throughout my early childhood and teenage years, and one of those I did go off and actually do, and then I realised that that actually wasn't what I wanted to do. And the number of people who I've spoken to in their 40s and 50s who go, I still don't know what I want to do when I grow up. And I actually didn't know till I was 47 what I wanted to do when I grew up. So there you go. The good news is that you can change what you've chosen to do. So it's not set in concrete. So the first time I really thought about what I wanted to do when I grew up was when I was about 5. And I remember we were driving along in Mum's old VW, and she said to me, "What do you want to do when you grow up, darling?" And I said, "Oh, I want to be a nurse," because Mum was a nurse. And she said, "Why do you want to be a nurse?" And I said, "Well, nurses, they put bandages on people and they make them feel better." And Mum said, "Yes, that's absolutely true, darling. Yes, they do that." And before I go on with the story, Mum is one of these amazing people who's never, ever wanted to crush my spirit, and she's never said anything along the lines of, "You can't do that, don't be so stupid," like other people have in my life. So anyway, to continue with the story, she said, nurses do lots of other things too. Like, for example, they make beds. You don't like making beds, do you? And I said, "Oh, no, I don't like making beds at all." And at the age of 48, I can confess that I still don't like making beds. I mean, thank goodness for Doonas, that's all I can say. Doonas and fitted sheets. So when I said, "Oh, no, I don't like making beds." And she said, "Oh, they also empty bedpans." And I said, "Oh, what are bedpans?" And she told me. And I was absolutely horrified and said, no, I definitely don't empty bedpans." And after having a couple of surgeries and having to use bedpans, that horrifies me even more. And I always felt so sorry for the nurses who had to empty them. But anyway, story for another day. So, or not. So I kind of forgot about being a nurse. So that was the first thing I crossed off the list. And I will tell you more in another episode in this series. And if you still don't know what you want to do when you grow up, and that's absolutely fine, PM me or comment, because there actually is a way to find out, and it's actually not that hard, and it's easier if you have had a bit of life experience and done a few things like that. So PM me.